Happy Moon Day. So I've already cleansed the space. It's really bright outside, so I like it dark. So I hope everyone's doing well. I know I've been MIA, but this week Spirit wants me to show up on the Leo tip. Happy birthday, Leo. We love you. Happy birthday, Leo. No, this is not your reading. It's not about you, but I just love you. Okay, so let's see. I got some info here, and we're just going to do it because I was able to do it. We're going to do it because I was able to do it. Um, I thank you, everyone, for the subbies, for being here on the journey, for being, watching me secretively. I got you. I got you. Okay. Um, yeah. Justice is here. Interesting. Okay, so let's do this. We start off with King of Cups, who's been coming up a lot. We have a King of Cups who's coming up a lot. Could I say the last 3 days? But it could be for the full week because days melt into each other. This King of Cups is very emotional about you, and he perhaps has been defensive towards you, because he thinks that you're gonna, or you don't think well of him. He thinks that maybe you don't think well of him. Wella. Maybe he has wavy hair, or you do. Or well. Something about the well. Maybe you're like his wish. Maybe he does like you a lot. Yeah, maybe he can't shake the... Okay, so this is what it feels like. He cannot really shake something about you. There's something about you that is very mysterious, and he's drawn to, okay? It's your femininity. You don't have to do much when this energy likes you, because they like you for you. They like you because your femininity meshes with their masculinity, okay? It's like, wow, I've been a right hand person, and now I have, a left hand to help me do the other things that are, yeah, somebody likes, maybe you guys really complement each other, or you did, or this person thinks you will, or something. This could be past, present, or future, but most likely this person is from your past, if I'm describing them this like this. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords, which is this person is determining where to go. They're really looking and reviewing, and they don't like what they see. They're under a heavy burden. Yeah, they're under, like, I heard, a consequence. And they're going through a tower right now. And the wheel seems to be turning in your favor. They tried to steal something, but you were able to escape before they could take your purity. You saw right through it. You saw right through it, okay? This is great. This is what I'm talking about. You saw right through it. Just in the nick of time, you were illuminated, probably by your intuition. And then you became the Queen of Swords. And then you became truthful to the point where it was injury to this person, because they weren't dealing in their truth. They weren't living in their reality. They weren't walking in truth. And you could have ripped them a new a-hole about how they treated someone in their past who they were, or maybe you met while they were still going at it, relationship with. And you didn't care because you might be an air sign, or, which is Gemini, Aquarius. I heard Virgo. So you might be Virgo, but that's not an air sign. That's an earth sign. Or, what's the other air sign? Libra. That's right. And, okay, so let's get into my live. I hope that everyone's having a good day. I had a download. Let me tell you, I'm not going to be on screen because I'm trying to get here and I can't reach my computer that great. Wow, it's not a good setup, but that's what I got for now. I want to get you these messages because it's getting hotter here. You know, we're going to have a heat wave. So if I don't come to you, I'll have to come to you later, and later always turns to not going to do it. Because it's by that point you've sweated up so much of your minerals. We're sweating out our minerals. That's why it's super important that you take something like emergencies, coconut water to your kids. Don't, you know, Gatorade's a bit sweet, but you need to make sure that the electrolytes stay in, because when we sweat so much, our minerals are also going out of our pores. Okay, so they took 2 away last night when we had 55 yesterday. So I apologize, you guys. You got to stand strong when you stand with me over here, because you'll fall down. you'll fall down with the way that they love to come in and make you fall down, or they attempt, you know, they mess with the numbers. This hair is just too much. Okay, so you got some angry people. You make people angry, especially when you talk to the camera and you show yourself. Like, they really are upset. Like, that boils their blood. Oh, well. So you have a major arcana of justice, okay? And you see right through the BS. Something about maybe you were very honest. You're just an honest person. They don't like your style of delivery, okay? Maybe your style of delivery needed work back in the day, and now you're not so raw. Yeah, so it looks like you're very wise, okay? It looks like you know a lot, and you stay to yourself. You don't bother anyone, and you live by your own truth. So when somebody who wants to approach you romantically, and then they love bomb you, yeah, this person could have love bombed you, and you were too distracted with your life to really pay attention and do your due diligence and have discernment. You know, we let the hormones take over. Ladies, ladies, all the I'm talking to the ladies, okay? Because that's who I talk to. So now you're more, I heard, tenacious. Like, maybe not you're tenacious right now. Maybe you're becoming more tenacious. So you're being able to be more forthright, more able to express where you're at, and not really cut to the chase and get to finally a place of days, weeks, hours. Days, weeks, why did I say hours? Maybe in hours you can determine people's motives or something. So somebody is somebody needs to walk away from something that they haven't walked away from. And this might be like a nostalgic love. Hold on, let me turn the fan down a little bit. I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay. Better. All right, so there could have been magic thrown to this masculine to redirect him. Okay. Where he didn't know where he was going, even including his desire for women, or what they do. Okay, this is what I have to share with you. I feel there's going to be kind of a wave of mainly the masculine took and it's now taking effect. It's going to fall into depression. Okay, so maybe these masculines don't know that, you know, this literal self-physical attack on the masculine, and they might always ask women to do the back door, and the women, you know, and that's part of it too. So that's part. So these women who have, you know, gone along with this, it's not fun for them either anymore. Okay, so it's not fun for anyone. So these masculines are falling into depression. Okay. So this is why, like, they might have fallen into depression. Who knows what stage they're at, right? Everyone's different. But that's what I've been guided to say. You know, and I heard, like, you know, the divine feminine, a lot of them didn't want it. A lot of them didn't do it because they had children. I know a lot of my collective, oh, hell to the no, didn't do it. Like, a lot of them. And they might have, if they're a lot of my collective, like, that I know on a personal level, they had to get licensed and they had to do it. But I even know licensed people who knew how to. So this is going to come up. Anyway, it's a societal thing. It's a governmental thing because of that noise is the garbage truck. Butami! Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Thank you. You're so, I love my collective because I don't know if I should talk about these things, but then they come up. And I feel like this depression is why the divine feminine has been rising up, because they need, because the way that it's supposed to work is the masculine is supposed to be young and go out and do, right? And we're in Leo energy. But if they could suppress that energy and feminize it, make the masculine passive, and then change the roles. But what they did was they educated women because they were able to get more, for some reason, the masculine, and this is statistics, and this is what scared me when I was in school. This started in 2008, because I have a son, that the women were going through, there was more college graduate women rising and less men. So then that also creates envy and jealousy. When, the man is just as intelligent, they just didn't have the opportunities and given the skills. So this is something really, really dangerous that they played with in the underground, because that way they can manipulate men through their genitals easier. And then since they have that yang force, because this thought was created. If you are on my Facebook, I will get to you, but I need you guys all to give me, if you do friend request me, you can email me, or you can give me a reason, message me how you found me and what interests you to be my friend. Okay. I'm going to put that thing, that stipulation. I haven't had time for all of the technical stuff, but sorry for the noise. The garbage truck is so distracting. So rude too. So that's Capricorn energy. They love to be rude and just come in when they want and just say, this is what we're doing now. Just take it. Thank you, sir. May I have another energy? But there serves a purpose. We do need to get rid of the garbage. Okay, so I could go on with this masculine channeling because it's very depressing, because it's falling into my category where I have a son and it's scaring me. I don't like it. The young men don't feel empowered. They don't feel like they could do things. And the women are being driven by socialized society. You have to be pretty. Please get a facelift by 29 because your face is falling. Yeah. So and then the women, I don't know. I can't. It's just so depressing right now. Anyway, you're the star. You're speaking truths. You're stable. They can't unstabilize you, really. And there's a masculine that's in regret. He could be falling into depression. Like I said, let's get back to the reading. Sorry, I went off on it. But my nose is itchy now. But he's falling into depression, y'all. He's falling into depression. He's already been, I think he's been self-medicating for quite a while. Could be 8 years. Could be up to 8 years for some of them. So it's like everything's gone under the radar. This could be a female too. I mean, a female self-medicate. Hell yeah. So, confirmation. him. Hold on. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. Goodbye, ma'am. So yeah, I've been getting like visuals on somebody who likes, oh, this morning, sometimes I wake up with an English voice, and sometimes this morning it was a Scottish voice. And I didn't mention the Nordic things going on. So and those are the Pleiades. Okay, folks. So there's a war with like how the Pleiades want to do things and how things are supposed to be done. Anyway, I think I said too much right then. What the hell just came out of my mouth? Okay, we're gonna do a whole new. I'm just gonna trash it. See all the garbage truck loves to do the U-turn here. The garbage truck loves to do the U-turn here. So you know, the ballerina twirl. Oh, he's probably likes to cross dress too. God damn, it's too much info. Okay, I want to use this deck, so I guess we're going to use the modern deck. It's right here. It's ready to go. It's been power charged. Charging up. Leo energy. We just getting started. We are just getting started, Leo energy. This full moon, so it's always potent, okay? The gentlemen, gentlewomen of the world. The 3 days before the full moon are really the activation points, okay? So you're going to be getting aqua, you're going to be hearing people's, we've got that clear audience. That's because it's Aquarius season, darling. That's because it's Aquarius season. You are going to be hearing in passing people's thoughts. And yes, they did think that about you. And yes, they're smiling in your face. And yes, she's cheating on her husband and carrying another man's child, pregnant in front of you. Whatever. You know, like, shit like that is going to happen. So, 3 days before the full moon, and the 3 days after is waning, and it's winding down, and the energy is like, oh, when it goes away, you really feel it. When you start paying attention to these things, you feel it. You feel better on the 4th day after a full moon. Some of us are so sensitive that maybe it's maybe I'm talking to empaths, starseeds, and you know, empresses and stuff. Like sometimes we feel it very potently, and the activation is the 3 days before. Okay, some of you feel it on that full moon. Okay, something just fell. The Queen of Cups. So the universe wants to get together this Queen of Cups with this King of Cups on my channel. Okay, and I know it's fire season, but this is talking to like maybe the Pisces. A lot of Pisces energy, a lot of Cancer energy, or a lot of Scorpio energy. Yes, look at that. I'm going to be speaking to you, my Queen of Cups. Okay, or those could be just my Empresses. You're going to be very sensitive, okay? The full moon makes us very sensitive. Our psychic gifts, senses go up and up and up during the full moon as well. They get more illuminated. With this Capricorn, with this garbage truck, to me represents Capricorn energy. He's like, this is more than usual, by the way. But, you know, there's probably more garbage than usual on a Monday. Oh, so this is saying that they want you to wrap it. That Spirit is telling you you are in this new energy already. I heard this new dimension. Dimension? You are in this new dimension. That's a new one. Okay, so there's a new frequency where you're not going to get, like, you know, a lot of pushback. You're not going to freak out if you hear the worst effing news or people try to push your buttons. You're going to be very detached, okay? Because your Aquarius power is coming online. Your ability to detach at a flip of a dime if you need to. Okay, so that's exciting. That's empowering. And that's a collective energy. So a lot of people might be standing up, right? I'm not gonna say the word. We're not gonna take it. Yeah, look what they're doing in Romania. Dracula. Why do they want to go over there and have their island? I just thought of Dracula. That's crazy. This is called chat, weird ass channeling. And thank you for being here, my beautiful universal brother and sister. Okay, so you are in this new world, and that truck is still fucking. We're gonna have to close the window. Shit, finally made me want to close the window. Hey. Yes, we heard you. Yes, you're coming. This could be like something else, maybe another one. Okay. It's not going to be coming through here, so you won't hear the mic. Okay, whatever. We're going to go through this. Let's see. Apologies, y'all. I really apologize, but I can't change the way that things are. I'm going to learn to deal with it, okay? Just like those people who live with the fire alarm on and they don't notice it until like people in their videos like, and you need to fix that fire alarm. They're like, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. We just don't want to have management and strange men come into our home and do it for us. We're going to get somebody who's going to be trusting and we're going to do it. Yeah, I know. Four of Swords. So you might feel very tired and there's healing being done in the background, okay? So, and it's a full moon. Very emotional. The collective might be very emotional, dealing with the things that they didn't deal with in the past. Like the things, like maybe things are closing up so people can go into this new dimension, this new place of being, feeling freer, lighter, healed, in balance. But these are thoughts that keep coming in, and so they're also bombarding us with a lot of, if you watch those square glassy things, they're bombarding us with negative news. Turn off the news, fix your settings. Okay, somebody's worried about money. Oh, this isn't the Queen of... I fucked up. This is the Queen of Cups. Oh, so maybe there are a collective of women that are going to be speaking up through spirit. Speaking of truths that they know. Or maybe you're tapped into the women who speak of the truths that resonate more with your soul, so you can get out of your head. Because some people think so logically, they cut themselves off from their heart space. And their heart space is the highest space of all. So if you cut yourself off from that, you're cutting yourself off from your life force. And that's what they want, honey. That's what they truly want. So if they can start by feminizing the masculine and making them compete with the feminine, right? And making them look bad for being educated and having logic in business, but not in love. There's a lot of healing going on. But the healing is going to bring some money. Ka-ching! Family wealth, generational wealth. That's a motivator. That's a motivator. Are you in India? I know that's a horrible question, but it's just by your name. I'm thinking. I'm gonna get I said I was gonna get my Indian cards out the other day and I didn't. And I regret that I didn't because I don't know where the heck they are. Oh, they must be in my already used stack. Because I did use them for a while. Hold on. They're way deep down here. Hold on. I've been watching a lot of things about the ocean, the deep sea. The deep sea. Here we go. Ooh. I've been hiding my own cards from myself. So this is a good compliment to figuring out like what's the hang up for my collective? Like why is my collective feeling so tired? Like even this depression is going, like men are getting depressed, and then of course women are going to start getting depressed, right? It could be like, what the hell's wrong with sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that, but like in a relationship, I could just imagine like you're in it and you're like, is he with someone else or what's going on? Does he love me? Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't see a damn thing. We need light. Spirit. And then there was light. We have answers to your questions. These are tiny words, so please bear with me. Okay, so this is Mahadev Shiva. So Shiva, god of destruction, is here. Okay, yeah. I worship the fragrant three-eyed god, Lord Shiva, who nourishes all beings. May he liberate us from death for the sake of immortality, as easily as one separates a cucumber from its stalk. Sexual prowess. This is very masculine. Union with a good marriage partner. Detachment. Oh, it says detachment. Detachment from life's unexpected changes. That's what I'm talking about. Shiva's here. I just said this. I love you, Shiva. Okay, so Shiva, we welcome you. Numerous benefits from worldly enjoyments to liberation. I want you to be free to make the choice for yourself what makes you happy. And it can't be sick. And it can't involve children, animals, and old people. And young women. Okay. Shiva's here. Exactly. So stealth. So confident. That Leo confidence, damn it. Get it. We have 2 more cards. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so you're in this world energy. No, they came out again. So once you heal something up, okay, something's wrapping up. You got to heal something within yourself. You're going to step into this new world energy and spirit. So you got to come out of the shy shell, Cancer. Ooh, I can't, I want to just see. I want to spy. I want to spy. Something about the eye. I want to spy on them before I go there and see how they are. I want to feel the temperature or whatever. I don't know. You need to brave it out, okay? Brave it out. Breathe it out. Like a woman giving birth, man. She's breathing that baby out. Yeah, you got to breath, faith. First it starts with faith. Then you got to walk your talk. No, but walking is for your heart, actually. You really walk. I need to walk. I know my ass is, I know I haven't been walking, but I'm motivating myself, people. But it's so good because let's say you were an athlete when you were a young person in high school. Let's say you walked up mountains. That was your thing. You liked walking up mountains. That was my thing. I used to live near this mountain, Runyon Canyon. It's called Runyon Canyon in Hollywood. And that canyon actually helped me to stop smoking cigarettes because I smoked up until I was 25. And then when I tried to go up that mountain one morning and I was huffing and puffing, and I was around 25, I think, yeah. I was like, why? I'm too young to be huffing and puffing on this darn. It's a steep slope, though. It is like, and so that's why I'm saying that. Anyway, I'm going back. I'm sidetracking. What did I say? the moon. They're confusing. They're sending shit so you stay confused and you don't move and you don't grow and you get very emotional. And what makes you emotional? Thinking about the past shit people have done to you. Why don't you think of the good people that have crossed paths with you? Why don't we ever think of that? We're like, damn, that person was so nice. Why did I get in touch with them? They changed my life. They introduced me to my husband, my wife. Like people like that. Because they're angels. And we focus on the negative. But anyway, they're trying to confuse you by really the nostalgic component here. Nostalgia. Shiva is telling you to surrender it. Be grateful for what you have. Okay, what are you grateful for today? What are you grateful? I'm grateful I'm being able to be here with you this early in the morning, which is a miracle to me. And I'm grateful for many things. My life, my refrigerator, mostly. Sorry. That old refrigerator. I realized, I was like, it's loud. But when that stuff doesn't make noise, it's not working. And and I'm like, oh, what happened? What happened, refrigerator? Yeah, it's like, oh, well, everybody's using the air conditioner, so I don't work as strong when everybody's in. Oh, no. So I'm happy. Okay, so I'm sorry. So you're look, you gotta start giving yourself some pep talks. Okay, get some sunshine, vitamin D. Somebody's falling into depression, and it's because they're not living their highest truth. Okay, they tell themselves stories like this is a rational mind. They tell themselves, well, if you leave, who's going to help you with your car? And how are you going to get your insurance? And so you better not leave. You better just stay, blah, blah, blah. They tell themselves things that are logical instead of like, well, she don't respect you, dude. Like, she kind of looked at that dude in front of you. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is so weird for me to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm channeling. But some women pick these men that are not attractive, and they know that their needs are going to get met, and they get these men, and they do desire other men. Okay, they do want a boy toy. And they feel entitled to a boy toy, by the way, too. That's a whole nother, we're not going to go there. I'm just saying, okay? Many women, for one reason or another, do not go for what they really want, okay? And many men know that they got a diamond, and if she knew it, that she would leave, so they want to impregnate her. They marry her, impregnate her, right? Sometimes they try the marriage thing, and then that's not keeping her flirtation and her attractiveness, dimmed down enough. So then they impregnate her, and that's like locking her in, right? I don't know. Somebody needs to hear this. I don't know why I'm saying this. This wasn't my situation, okay? I'm a very different person than this. But many people are not living by their highest truth, and they're not going to be gaining their victory, okay? Their heart. They're not living from their heart space. You can see this, my high priestesses and high kings and high priest. You can see this, okay? And there's more and more of it, because the desperation of the world, the fear of the world. Also, you might have people who see you and see your light and see your gift, and they want it for themselves, so they want to steal it. And you might have particularly African American women who really don't like you, okay? They see something. These are the young ones. They go, oh, look, she's got the gift. I'm just going to do a little black candle magic, you know, whatever. I want to take it, you know, because I was brought up hard. I need it. I need it. She don't need it. She got a lot for, you know. So God's going to put a stop to that. Okay. You'll be getting some signs that, you know, you're not supposed to do that. Hit you where it hurt the most. Hit you with your best shot. What's that? I'm just hearing that song. Hit me with your best shot. I didn't want to say that. Yuck. Yeah, these are like aggressive women. They could be fire signs because they don't carry the femininity that you do. You know, like they don't have it. So they need it because they need to cloak themselves as good mothers, okay? As good, giving, kind, caring. You know, remember the saying, be kind? Okay. That kind of thing. Okay, they don't even like the same, they don't even like straight, they're not even straight, some of these people, they don't realize. Okay, anyway, we're not gonna go there, but you know what I'm saying. It is so good for the enemy to walk in white sheep clothes and pretend that they are something that they're not, because they need to cloak themselves. And with Aquarius, and I'm telling you, with this full moon in Aquarius, that stuff's going to be so crystal clear. Like, it's like, damn, they were so rude in our face. Just, and they have to be. And now we can see things like, if you look at videos from the past and you with the information that you have now, and you see these people in your face playing, the audacity, they have no scruples about it. And they've been, and to be that way, you have to be that way for a long time. Okay, so that comes generationally. I heard it's beat into them. It's also, you know, who hits their children? Like, who the hell does that? These kids nowadays can go, well, I'm going to report you. You know, nobody should be at a stage where they hit their kids. We're too civilized for that. Okay, even though you got hit, because those were uneducated, uninformed. They're not uneducated. They got the education that was set up with missing history, with missing information. So they didn't get the full scope. They just got bits and pieces to make them act the way they need to act. And beating their kids was perfectly fine. Something about somebody hits their kids, okay? Okay. I lost this translation here. I lost it. You're the high priestess. They want to steal your gift. They're actively wanting to steal your gift. So they're working against your channel. You might not see, you might do the work, but you're not seeing the work being reproduced in front of your face. Okay, they like to kiki ha and pretend that you're never going to get anywhere. You're never going to really make it. Okay, that's the truth, because you speak the truth. You make a lot of sense. All right. We're human beings. We have emotions and feelings. These people have cut that part off of themselves. So when you try to like embrace and do things to, you know, in a way of emotion, like the consciousness of emotional intelligence, they want to shut you down immediately. Because how dare you have emotional intelligence? How dare you, you know, feel for one another? Especially yourself. That is the number one key. You get depressed. You don't take care of yourself. Your health goes down. Stuff starts coming out of your face, whatever, you know, pimples or whatever happens. I don't know. You get sick, right? Something with your physical. And there you go. And they put so much emphasis on the physical. Get a facelift by 29, you know. Get the mommy bod, the BBBs, whatever. Hi. I trust God. Brittany, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. My goddess energy in the house. Look, the 10 of Cups fell on my lap. 10 of Swords with the 10 of Cups. It's a battle, okay? Either you're going to... We're really fighting off being in our head. Because Aquarius is about air signs in our head. Okay? But if you're going to be in your head, evoke calmness, clarity, peace within yourself, because nobody's going to give it to you. Nobody's going to give you peace. Okay, so they want to make you of two minds. They always want to make you be like contemplating, I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and I gotta go over here, and I gotta go get that, and I gotta pay this. They always want you in that space, okay? Hyperventilating. You ain't giving birth to their bullshit. You're giving birth to your creations, your manifestations. This is how you do it. That was that birth thing that I did yesterday, that somebody was doing a home birth. So learn to entertain your senses, right? Have essential oils, have creams that you like, you know, have things, have rituals that you do for yourself, your home facials, your self-care rituals, you know, have honor for yourself here. What else was I going to say? Yeah, you're giving birth to something. They want you in regrets. They want you feeling like there's not enough time or money. And here's the King of Cups. Or maybe this is somebody else's energy. I don't know. This could be this King of Cups. Maybe he's in regret. Maybe he's the one that left you in two minds. And he's like, oh, you know, I feel bad that I left the collective. I don't know. They ghosted you. They never called back. Or you lost each other's number. You blocked them. But now they want to invest. And this is this King of Cups. So we do keep getting this, like, open up your heart. Be in your heart space. Forget the past. Don't let that affect you so much. Be in the now. This is meditation. Be in the now. Focus on your breath. Okay, when you focus on your breath, you're in the now. You're automatically having... And I've been doing this thing where you hold your breath and then let it out, and then hold it again, and then let it out. And you hear, it's funny that the airplanes are here, you hear your heartbeat. So typically it's about 2 heartbeats. I'll hold it, you know, but it's different. It fluctuates, I'm sure, through heartbeats for everyone. And then it really calms. But like, I take a deep breath and I push that breath all the way to my abdomen. I try to envision it going all the way to my belly button. And then I hold it, and then I hear the two heartbeats, and then I release more, and it's so calming. It's insane, and it makes me just be in my body. It forces me to be in my body. Okay, a lot of people don't want to be in their body. A lot of people want to be numbed out. That saddens me, because they're disconnected from their body. That really saddens me. But anyway, this could be this King of Cups I'm channeling for. So this King of Cups has very little to offer. Like, maybe they're coming back from something. Yeah. So it came in like this. So to me, this is in the direction of, like, here, this already happened, and they're moving towards their 10 of Cups, the future direction. So somebody sees you as emotional contentment. Oh, let's get some of the higher love and see what the type of... They're in regret. Maybe Spirit is putting you in two minds, because these counterparts are buying time to heal. They went through something heavy. And it's going to take a lot of courage for them to come and communicate it to you. Ooh, something just might jump out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Learning and training. So somebody's not ready. They don't feel confident. They don't feel ready. Yeah, that's a horrible feeling when you don't feel ready. I don't like that feeling. Yeah. I don't like that feeling. Okay, so what can we focus on, Spirit? Here, I'm going to use this deck as a clarifier. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we have. Give me the 10 of Cups info. The Star. So maybe they don't feel ready to show themselves because you guys are in opposite energies. So this person wants to be in hiding and is healing. They might be of two minds when you were at some point in that position, and now you're coming out, you're shining, you're healed, and you're ready to get into the next level, right? The Star and the Year of the Horse, which is this year. Oh, I'm so glad I got this deck. You might be somebody who's very motivating. People like to copy you. They like to take little bits and pieces of what you do and your style. Because like I pick up a lot of the femininity. It's your femininity. A lot of women don't talk to their moms and get things handed down to them, like how to be a woman. Waiting. Yeah, they kept you waiting. Somebody kept you waiting. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Somebody kept you waiting so long that you became a star. You started shining so bright from within and being able to express yourself and heal yourself, that this shining light was able to heal others who had gone through the same scenario, or currently and past, present. Oh, they got like so many monitoring spirits around you now. They're fascinated with your energy. There's a group of people that are fascinated with your energy. But they're weak ass people is what sorry. Yeah, somebody from your past. 6 of Mirrors. Somebody thinks of you fondly from your past. 6 of Cups. Ooh, 3 of Swords. The Fox. I'm telling you, those scrolls, they have a lot to say. This person has been holding some shit in. Oh my God. Okay. Let's investigate. Okay, they're going to give me the Sibyllas because I can't seem to find the other ones. We're just going to have to try to figure this out with the Sibyllas. Alright. What do you want to say about... Why is there 3? Somebody has a lot of, like, ancient knowledge as well. Or maybe they put you in a place of 3 of Swords. And that's what you've transformed. Huh. Okay, let's see here. Being in a heartbroken space. Feeling rejected. Used. And then maybe retaliating. But, I don't, yeah. Somebody's in an empty place. They have a lot of things, but they really don't feel like they have anyone to share it with. Perhaps who they could trust. And they're thinking of you, and they have, like, their emotion. They get emotional when they think of you. And they know it's dead with you. They know that that thing is dead. That they were the one that put the last bit of... Or maybe there's some graveyard dirt involved with this thing. A wedding. This person might have been married. What the heck is going on? I hate this. What the heck is going on? Wow. Somebody is in despair about a baby. They feel very alone. This is despair is close to depression. Right? It's like one step away. This could be a new beginning. It doesn't have to be a physical baby. It could be that this person wants um, something has died and they can't restart a new beginning. Maybe it's with you, collective. Yeah, they want to message. Yep, it's with you. They want to message you, or maybe a young lady wants to message you. And it could be, I did get a while, I even wrote it down that a masculine passed on. So this masculine might have left a woman pregnant. And this woman might want to come and communicate with you about it. Maybe her magic fucked up that she killed her own husband. What the hell? That's bad. Or maybe this masculine feels like he doesn't love this woman even though he has a baby with her. This is bad too. And he only thinks of divine feminine. But he has to explain that he has a baby. Yeah, he was pleasure seeking. He was a pleasure seeker. Always partying. He wanted people like that. And now he wants to communicate to you about it. Shit. Because he's sick. He's sick about it. He's gotten himself sick or something happened. So if stuff's not moving for you, spirit, collective, spirit may be halting things, because this masculine is praying hard while he's in bed or something, to come for you to come back, that he's gonna treat you well. He's like, maybe, I don't know. Let's get another card of the Vedic deck. Let's see. Oh, now we have Parvati, Queen of Aesthetics. And we have a big lion there. Wow. If that's not Leo season. Okay, so let's see what this says. I heard a dog barking. So Hecate, that's choices. Yeah, there should be a Hecate card with three. Well, maybe the Three of Swords is the Hecate card, I would say. Choices. Hecate is choices too. It's like being at a crossroads. Okay, so this says, auspicious one partner of Lord Shiva, O golden one, you make all things possible. You are the refuge of all. You have the third eye of knowledge. I bow down to you. Defeat of enemies, victory over obstacles, strength in asceticism, union with a spiritually powerful life partner. That is the Queen and King of Cups, right? Wow. Wow. Confirmation. Okay, so slow and steady. Okay, I'll get the Lenormand to give us some future. I also feel like getting I can't think of her name. Kuan Yin card. Okay, so thank you guys for being here. This has been a lovely reading. Thank you for letting me rant. If you want your own reading, subscribe and keep checking in. At 18,700, I actually answer your questions, and I answer 7 of them for reaching 18,700. And so that's if you're subscribed, and once we're there automatically, but we'll be easing on there. They do keep taking every day right now, as of today, probably this week they may do it too. They keep taking my numbers down. I had it at 1855 because I had 3 subbies yesterday on Sunday. Thank you. And this morning we wake up to less. So you got to be tough. You got to have elephant skin, okay? That makes you wise. Counsel, I heard. All right, let's get into this. This is your Kuan Yin card, and I do need my glasses for this again. Thank you for my heart, sweetheart. Okay, so we have Mother of Mercy. Dispensations of mercy come when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, or unconsciousness. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of loving respect, kindness, and great spiritual power. Blessings to Kuan Yin, Mother of Mercy, who watches over us with attentive love and cares for our spiritual progress. Yeah, the divine feminine, definitely. Sophia, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, these goddess energies, Isis, they care for our development and our growth and our evolution. And it seems like there's a lot of counterparts. Hi, thank you, Miss Betty Boop. Boops. Boop. Oops. Sorry. Thank you for being here. So yeah, so basically, um, making our children more callous to certain feminine intelligence is the goal. I can see it, and it scares me because the masculine listens a lot. Once a straight masculine is connected with his feminine, he really is in tune with his counterpart. And if you can mislead the counterpart to not value herself, you know what I mean? So that's the danger right there. But yeah, we could have a lot of I could have a lot. I need like a counsel. I can't just have one way conversations here because I kind of feel bias. Anyway, that's what we're opening to. Like, look what happened to Mr. Um, young man Baron. That's a weird energy here because we saw him grow up and be put like in the limelight so early. That's a lot of pressure for a person, for an adult, much less a young person developing and sprouting very tall into manhood. That was a cruel thing to do, in my opinion. And his mom did not protect him. But then again, that stems from her not being protected. So, food for thought. That's what I gotta say. We're gonna leave it with Taurus, and I'll probably come back with a Taurus reading. That's gonna be intense, I bet you. That Taurus thing. That's why I don't like to tap into Taurus or Capricorn. I think that's why I kind of subconsciously leave it for the end. But I'm still in the month of July, and we're gonna do it. Okay, I feel like doing one Celtic cross for some reason, because I don't want to leave the vibe like that, Spirit. Okay, they're telling me to go into these emotional waters. I call this the water deck because it's just all full of images of the water. But it also has like Hawaiian people. And there's something going on with Mauni, that crater that was around. Not a crater, but it was in the sky for a while. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Betty. Thank you for being here. So there's some like Hawaiian energy, island energy, maybe. The islands. Yeah, there's stuff going down in the waters. I put on my Facebook how they found pockets of water under California that had not been tapped into for millions of years. So it was very pure water. And these pure waters were released in the coast of Cali. I saw the video when it was 20 minutes posted. This British man. He was a British man. I thought it was funny that a British man was talking about California, but whatever. Wherever the report comes from, we're good. I'm sorry I don't know the name. Okay, Celtic Cross. We're going to do a quick Celtic Cross to end today our collective reading. Men are depressed. And psychic gifts are really powerful right now. 3 days before the full moon. 2 days. Is it 2 days? But either way, the 3 days before the full moon, most potent. Okay? If you're an empath, a sensitive, Empress, a starseed. Did this way different than I needed to, but whatever. Spirit's always going to give me the right Spirit's always going to give you the right information at the right time. Now, the one thing when you start getting spiritual is he doesn't give you everything. And we're so used to like having ATM mentality that we just go in, fast food mentality. We go get what we want, get satiated by fake food, and then pretend everything's okay. Spirit gives you really life living transmissions, and they keep you alive. And so it takes high frequency energy to get to those places. So they only give you what you need at the time, because if you know too much while you're still living your life, going to work, taking care of the kids, it's not necessary. It's not necessary for you to know all that, okay? Because a lot of people when they're logical, I get this from, I've gotten it from an Aries person. I don't know if it's a Pisces thing. They both have a lot of Pisces in them, but they lacked a lot of faith, and they did some things. So this might be relevant to the Pisces people. They're trying to close my throat. But they will always, like, when you tell them, okay, you need to do this or whatever, and these are people that are like, they know who I am, and they know, right? They've seen the development, but they'll still go, but why? But why? And I'm like, bitch, stop fucking asking but why. Just fucking do it. And that's what stops them, because they're hesitant. They're like, but I need to know why. But that's not faith. Faith doesn't tell you why. God didn't never tell the prophecies why. He just said the prophets why. He just said, go and do this, and then I'll tell you. Okay, go up to the top of the mountain, and then you'll see this burning bush that I can't even explain to you. So just go do it. So mountains are significant here. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. You're a star. You're still coming out a star, okay? You speak frequency truths. That's why they want to shut you down with the garbage truck. Who the heck that is. That you've been hermiting your energy. That's past, okay? The downloads have happened, and now you got the transmissions. You know your assignment. That's when you should be all hush hush. Well, I plan on doing this collective, and then I'm going to open that, and I'm working on this project, and I live here, and this is my car. No. Nobody needs to know too much. Less is more. Okay? They say that. My mom used to do a lot of fashion. She had like a little store in San Francisco when I was growing up. And, you know, less is more was her thing with fashion. So it could be used in life too. Say less. All right, let's see. Here's the one in the middle. Gosh, we have all major arcanas that came out in the Celtic Cross. This is your new beginning. Okay? This is your new beginning. And the blonde typically represents Queen of Cups in a lot of tarot decks. So I feel like, yeah, and she's in the water. So they want you to have more faith. Okay, you're also going to see synchronicities in your life when you do. Okay, you're going to see, wow, you know, you're going to check this out. You're going to go to the grocery store. You're going to find a parking spot all the time. This is LA, right? This is Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles. And then you go in the store and everything's open. Maybe some people, then by the time you get to the cashier, there's huge fucking lines. And you're like, where did all these people come from? You leave, and you left the cashier just exasperated. Okay, next. Okay, next. So your timing is impeccable right now, okay? Spirit. And I think, you know, this is the 6th planet alignment. That if you were in a high frequency then, it just continues into what? The eclipses that we're getting soon. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you didn't expect that. Oh, we don't expect the moon here either. So somebody sees you shining, and they're like, no, bitch. Get back. Get back to where you was from. Jojo was a man who thought he was a woman. Okay. You're shining, you're moving forward, things are going great, and they're just trying to do some moon sprinkle to stop you. They're also maybe saying some bad things about you, like, oh, her channel this, or, you know, oh, she's just too old, or she's kind of big, don't you think? All the things that you know about yourself, but you're like, okay, whatever. They still like it. Why are they still coming? Why are they still listening? Like, what? So this person could be possibly a mother who's pissed off, right? Because you're kind of like saying, well, you ain't no good mom. Like, you know, what the heck? Why you allow your kid that? Whatever. I don't know if you do. Maybe there's a mother here that hates you, envies you, excuse me, criticizes you. It's 4 major arcanas, and we have like 2 cards left. Okay, so here's somebody watching your ass. Okay, he hasn't given up. He won't give up. King of Pentacles. What you don't see, my loves, is maybe this King of Pentacles is watching you, and you might like each other, and he might be well off, or, you know, got a good little, either a plot of land, his own business. He might be a family man. He may come in with kids or may not. That's your own personal preference. I don't know, or how, I don't know. But he's watching you. And you're alchemizing all the BS. He's watching you alchemize everything that comes your way. The Justice card. So it kind of leads into question, is he working with a woman to do something towards you, to come against you, right? But that's going to take time to dig in and really get into the details. Or is he a new fella who's just watching you and likes what he sees? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, the Chariot. He wants to come towards you. Okay, so here's a masculine who wants to come towards you. I don't think you really know him, or if you do, yeah, it could be the past too. The Chariot could be the past. Okay, so we have Libra. Of course, I said Cancer, Aquarius, and Virgo on the table. You have all the water signs for the females, Pisces in particular, and for the males, the King of Pentacles, particularly maybe a Virgo or in Virgo season. Let me get one of these higher love cards and see what they say about this masculine regarding my collective and how they want to approach this higher love energy. We get 2. Okay, so this is somebody from your past. They said leave the past behind you, and this is a soulmate coming in. This is a soulmate coming in. So you need, I don't know if you need, but Spirit wants to complement your energy with a soulmate. So this might be somebody who is going to be the in-between, if you believe in twin flames, or you're just going to settle for a soulmate. And I don't mean settle, but soulmates help us grow, or we help them grow. It just turned on. That's weird. I think the thing just turned off all of a sudden. Okay. We have some more activity. Ow. Oh, it's because I think I put that hour thing. Okay, it's not that. It's I pushed the hour thing. Oh, God, you can't be here without air. It's impossible. I could feel it. All right, so what about dating? Are you dating, Brittany? Be careful, man. Be careful out there. That's terrifying. Okay. I hope you're not dating. Be careful. Okay, so I'm going to go. Thank you very much. We're going to take care of this later. But somebody's coming towards you. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready. I love you. Take care.